structure that fills most of the field is called what? What is this a picture of?
Osteon.
An osteon. Okay, it's credit for that question. Right? You'll see all these on the practical. You know, if you add up the number of slides, you know, they'll all be there. And these black spaces are called lacunae, and in each one lived and the cell that used to live there is called a
Osteocyte.
Osteocyte, and these canaliculi were also filled with the osteocytes' dendritic projections. So the blood vessels only go in the canal, and the cells are connected through these canaliculi to each other, not directly to the capillaries, which don't go any further than this canal. Because the environment in the immediate vicinity of the bone cells is nothing like blood plasma. It's almost saturated concentration of calcium and phosphate. So that's got to be, there's a barrier. There are cells that line each eversion canal that actually form a barrier between those two fluid compartments. So that's an osteon cross-section. One of the slides that you don't have, oh man, this is specimen's gone, it's a longitudinal section. Oh well.
That's one you dropped.
Yeah. The whole,
Or you went on the floor.
Specimen's gone. It looks like the cover slip is broken.
It went on the floor.
I'm not sure if that happened now or if it was like that. We have a few of these. I guess we'll just have to be happy with the cross section. Yeah.
I think this is
A good motor end organ? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Alicia's got the prize. Let's see, what would you like to do? What? There you go. That was a stupid question, wasn't it? How about a nice, clean, unused piece of lens paper? Well, you probably remember this, so you certainly get this. So that's bone. And this, I can hardly stress enough that this is really my favorite slide. Usually a medium power shows really well. Okay. So what do we see here? Each one of these is a part of a muscle fiber, right? Each one of these is called a motor end organ. It's not really an organ, it's actually a small part of one cell. The axon of a motor neuron with its terminal branches, each one ending in a motor end organ on one of the muscle fibers of a given muscle. So this shows you very clearly the interface between the nervous system and the musculoskeletal system. And remember, there's not even anything remotely equal to a whole cell there. These are just small parts of very, very, very big cells. Striated muscle cells and motor neurons are very large cells. Not like the typical epithelial cells and other cells that we usually look at. So that's probably my favorite slide of all the ones we have.
That's the motor end organ.
These are called motor end organs, otherwise known as motor end plates or neuromuscular junctions, various names that are given to them. Okay. So that's something, everybody should have a good look at that. Ladies in the back, you might want to just, because there isn't another one like this in the bunch. These are the slide of motor end organs. I don't know how well you can see it from back there. So these are the motor end organs. If you look at it under higher power, the staining, see, these are motor end organs. 1, 2, 3 motor end organs. And they look kind of blotchy and black because what the stain is staining the chemical substance that actually transmits the impulse from the nerve to the muscle. It's called a neurotransmitter, a compound called acetylcholine. But that's what stains. So this is one of those examples where you have everything is just perfectly stained to show the function and the
You should get
structural
everybody in the
connection
video.
very
Take a
clearly.
picture.
Love that slide. You'll see this on track.
Yeah, this particular slide.
Well, you'll see most of them really, but I never miss a chance for this one because it's just such an instructive slide.
It's your favorite, obviously.
When you have a good one, that is.
Yeah.
There aren't too many in the box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to. This one is.
What are you scared of?
I think actually.
He's going for the lab. Going for the lab. The video. The video. I'm trying to post it.
Post it on YouTube.
I'll put it on YouTube. Let me hear it.